To get your message out to over 2 million homes, call Positive Promotions at 302-292-3994 or log on to our website at posprotv.com.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it when we book a big band.
That's right. The big bands are good.
Yeah, they always come. Jared and the gang will be joining us here in a minute. But right now, Big Brothers, Big Sister, this is Joe Duffy. Joe, I guess you've been there for quite some time. I guess your title now is?
I'm the executive director, and I've been there 24 years.
Holy cow.
I've gotten old in this job.
I'm telling you, because I was going to say, I remember way back, I guess it was in '89, we was down doing a bowling tournament. You guys still do the bowling?
Still do the bowling.
Yeah.
You know, back then, for the first 10 years, I had hair, too.
I wasn't going to say anything about it, but since you brought it up, Joe, what happened?
It's the way life goes. What can I say?
It's a stressful job.
Raising money's tough.
It is.
Yeah, well, not only that, but when you're dealing with all the kids, I mean, you become like a dad or a big brother to all these kids out there.
Yeah, I'm having a hell of a time with two, let alone
sort of to the staff anyway. I don't know about all the kids.
But Kevin, you were saying that you got involved with Big Brothers, Big Sisters at one point.
Yeah,
I mean,
back in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
Great. And Big Brothers, Big Sisters, what do you guys do?
Well, first of all, we're the oldest youth mentoring organization in the country. Talk about old, been around 104 years, started in Cincinnati. The Delaware chapter of Big Brothers, Big Sisters has been around 44 years. So I've been the director for 24 years, so we got a lot of years going on there.
Right.
And of course what we do is we establish friendships between adult volunteers and children from single-parent homes. The idea is the volunteer is a friend, a role model to the child. And the great thing is, the best thing is, we've got data, hard data that shows that it works. A kid matched with a big brother or big sister, as opposed to the kids that were waiting and didn't get matched, are much less likely to use drugs, alcohol, do better in school, get along better with their family and friends. And
well, they got a support. They got a support group. I mean, and that's what's important. And one of the biggest problems you guys have is there's a lot more kids than there are Big Brothers and Big Sisters.
You're not kidding.
Yeah.
Especially boys.
How do you go about getting involved in Big Brothers, Big Sisters?
That's easy. I mean, we're in the phone book, of course. So just call. We have a website, which is bbbsde.org. It's very simple. You give us a call. A social worker will talk to you, explain the program, and get you started on the process. We do an interview process. And we're doing the same thing with the family.
I guess with today's time, it's important, you know, that families know that, you know, the people that you're bringing over to mentor are the right people too.
Right.
So I guess you do background checks, the whole works.
This organization's been around 104 years. We've got a lot of standards and a lot of systems, and those systems and standards are there for a reason, to make quality, safe matches with children. So we do a very thorough screening with the volunteer, and again, we're gathering a lot of information on the kid and the family and the volunteer so that we can bring them together and have a compatible, solid match. And the best thing about Big Brothers, Big Sisters is after we match you, we don't leave you. We have a social worker who's trained, dedicated to establish that relationship and then support it throughout its duration. And by the way, the average length of match, and there's different options for mentoring, but in our community program, the average length of match is 2 years. So our volunteers stick with the kids a long time, and that's why all those positive differences happen for them.
If you sit there and you spend 2 years in a kid's life being that, you're always going to be the big brother.
You know, these relationships, some of them go on. We don't ask this, but they go on for many, many years, for a lifetime. And I've been matched to 2 different kids, one for 5 years, one for 7 years. So as you can imagine, there's strong, strong bonding going on. And what is that going to do? It's going to make a difference in that kid's life in a very positive way. And I used to go around talking anecdotally about how it benefits a kid. And now, as I said, we have hard data that shows that it does.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great organization. I mean, everything that I've ever saw that you guys have done, I mean, or been involved with it that you were doing, great things. Now, I come in, I want to be a big brother, and I'm not sure exactly what all I do as a mentor. I guess you guys have programs that you kind of...
Yeah, there's different options. One is the community-based program, which is how we started, what we're best known for. And that's a situation where the volunteer who's approved gets matched with a kid. It's all voluntary, so we say to you, here's a kid, here's what we know about the kid, are you interested? You say yes, we then go to the parent and say, here's a volunteer, what we know about the volunteer. Yes, we match them up. And basically, you know, you go from there, you do what you want to do in the community. We ask the volunteer to meet with the child twice a month, 3 to 6 hours a visit. So it's not a lot of time.
It's not a big obligation.
And, you know, the relationship takes off, and you start doing what the kid wants to do, what you want to do, whether it's go to a ball game, walk in the park, cook, sew. I don't sew, but, I mean, some people do. And, I mean, it's really just that bond that's going to make
Kevin taught his how to crochet. I know
crochet?
that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's it.
But so it's kind of what you and a kid want to kind of...
Yeah, it's, again, the relationship, and the relationship takes off naturally. But that's one program. The other program is the school-based program. The same concept, but it's within the school, 1 hour a week. So you can go to a school, we're in 25 different schools throughout the state, and be a friend, a role model to a child 1 hour a week during the school year. That's another option. And the third option I'd like to mention is it's not just a one-on-one program. A married couple can match with a child. And there's some real advantages to that for the child, as well as being able to share your time with the kid. And again, 2 heads are better than one in dealing with the kid and helping the child.
Okay, and then so it's simple to get involved with it. Pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone, go to the webpage.
3 to 6 hours a month.
And
Even I can pull that off.
I was going to say, even with 2 kids, you can pull that off, Kevin.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a busy schedule, but I think I can even squeeze that in.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize...
It's not time. It is. People think it's too much time. It isn't. And also in the school program, I'm talking about an hour a week. That's not that much time.
No.
But you know, at that time, it's going to make a big
today.
difference. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
It is needed today, and like you said, we've got a lot of boys out there, you know, that...
200.
Yeah.
I got 200 kids waiting right now. I got 200 kids waiting. So, hey, give us a call. Make a difference in a kid's life.
Yeah, so it's that simple. Pick up the phone and give them a call. We'll flash up a website here that we have, www.bbbsck. Did I get that right?
BBBSDE, that's Delaware.org.
Okay. BBSDE?
BB.
We'll just put it up on
Can
the
we just
screen.
put it on the screen here? And bypass
It's called glasses, and I didn't bring mine, Joe. So, you know, I'm taking...
I got mine in my pocket.
I keep trying to explain now. If they write it like Joe Duffy's written, I'd have
Then
no
you're good,
problem.
'cause I
They
can
get down
read
here
that
to
from
the
here.
bottom of the screen.
Yeah, let's see.
Here you go.
There we go. Now we get it. I bet you I can use those. That's that famous Happy Harry bread.
Yeah, you know what they cost? That's $1.
Oh, yeah, that works.
I run a charity. That's for $1. www.bbsde.org. Yeah, see, I get that.
We'll still put it on the screen.
Well, hey, go to the phone book.
There you go. But, you know, and the reward that you get out of doing it is just tremendous. But another aspect of your business, and they're saying we got to wrap it up, fundraisers.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and we'll be bringing you back. We want to talk about fundraisers, but if you
We'll
want to
bring me back
contribute-
with Jeannie, who's going to do the fundraiser.
There you
See, I
go.
think you
There
guys
you
should call them
She's a lot better looking than
Hey,
fundraisers.
Jeannie.
Jeannie, real
She
quick,
should be
run
up
up here and jump on the desk real
Right.
quick. I need a
Instead of
desk ornament
fundraisers, you
here.
guys
Come
do
on.
fundraisers.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, it is fun. That's
Joe,
why
it's
we raise money.
always a pleasure. I hope we get back here sooner. We
That was nice.
we finally made contact
Please bring me
once
back.
again.
Thanks a lot for the opportunity.
We're going to come back. We're going to chit-chat about fundraisers and stuff like that. If you want to give, you can find out more on the website. Kat, we're doing it. So stay with. Be right back right after this.
Find out more about the Tim Paul Show and other Positive Promotion productions, then log on to our website at www.posprotv.com.